Not Worth the Time with Wade Taylor. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Not Worth the Time. We're here. We're doing it. And we're into 2024. And things have been fucking great, haven't they? Aren't you just enjoying yourself? Aren't you just having a great fucking time? I know I am. We're doing well, you know? Mother Nature's helping me stick to my goddamn New Year's resolutions. There's no way to skip them, okay? You know, I wanted to work out a little more, get some cardio in, you know, and Mother Nature made sure, she made goddamn well and sure that I was going to have to do that exercise, okay? That's what I had to do. All this snow came in, and Mother Nature went, hey, you wanted some more cardio, right? You wanted to, get out there, move your body, sweat a little bit. Well, here you go. Here's a fuckload of snow. A fuck ton of snow. And it's just been wreaking havoc. It feels like over the entire Midwest, as it seems like it lately. I don't know. It's been crazy. I was trying to look up how much snow we got recently. Okay. So this was an article 6 days ago. Nearly 2 feet of snow has fallen in that last week or whatever before I did the podcast and stuff. Right? It's just been snowing like a motherfucker, and it's good. You know, there's all these people who say we need the moisture, but I don't think you need it all at once, you know? I don't think it's good to just dump it all down at once, you know? Mother Nature's keeping me busy, though. I've had to shovel the driveway and sidewalk multiple times, as you can imagine, which is crazy. I've almost had to do it just so we have access to leave if we need to, because we have not left. We have stayed in this house. Let me tell you something. Mother Nature has helped me out in this winter in more ways than I could ever imagine, okay? Mother Nature is trying to help me in so many ways by making blizzards hit Iowa, okay? I have had to go out and exercise multiple times, do some heavy lifting, some cardio. You know, you're doing it in the cold weather. You're sweating a little bit. You're working on your body that way. I'm no scientist, but being out in the cold, heating yourself up, moving and stuff, I'm sure there's benefits to that. I'm sure there's extra weird benefits. There always are if you're doing bizarre lifting in weird conditions. I'm sure there's people who, I know saunas are supposedly good. Well, what if you weight lift in a sauna, huh? What if you're just doing curls for the girls in a sauna? Does that somehow get you better results? Probably. I bet you there's a YouTube video out there. There's all these fucking scientists now, these YouTube scientists, these YT scientists out there just doing weird experiments on how they can get more jacked and build bigger loads. It's all those guys come down to is how I'm going to do these crazy exercises to raise my testosterone and have giant ropes that I shoot out of my penis. That's what all those guys turn into. It's what every one of those experiments ends up turning into, is how you can come or get more pussy. That's what YouTube science is. So I'm out there doing that. And then the second thing, financially, the blizzard. Financially, for me personally, I'm sure for a lot of businesses and people, you're having to close your stores, and people aren't being able to go to work because, the places are closed. It's wreaking havoc in that aspect. But goddamn, dude, my wallet is fat right now because I haven't been able to go out and do anything. Oh my God, I didn't know Mother Nature was saving me so much money until I went to go pay my bills after getting paid this week. Woo! You know how nice it was to move a giant chunk of change into the savings account? Because I just looked at it and went, I don't have to pay a credit card bill. I don't have to pay this. I don't have to pay that. Oh my jeepers creepers here. I'm rolling in dough right now. Thanks, Mother Nature. By barricading me inside, you've made me have to forage and eat on my own and cook my own food. It's weird. It's like if I have food at home that I've already bought and I just cook it and don't throw it away, I'm not losing money. It's great. Thanks, Mother Nature. See, that's why they call her Mother Nature, though. She's always parenting you in a new way. You know, she told me I needed to get outside more and fucking shovel snow. And I need to be more responsible with my money. Mother Nature is always parenting, dude. And then Father's Time's always there, like an actual father. I think I just figured out why it's Mother Nature and Father Time. Because Father Time's always there like, yeah, you know, it doesn't really matter. You're going to fucking die, so I don't know. Just enjoy it, I guess. And Mother Nature's like, but be out there, be healthy, and make smart choices. That's the dynamic of Father Time, Mother Nature right there. That's why they've been called that. I never knew in that until this very moment. I figured it out. Yeah, I had an awful time the last time I shoveled snow. It wasn't even that there was that much snow. It's just I needed to do it, right? Got like a 2 or 3 inches of fluffy new snow. It wasn't the blizzard this time, but enough where I had to do some maintenance. And I try to do this thing to be smart when I shovel my driveway, right? I park my car in the driveway, but my girlfriend's got the garage, because that's what you got to do as a man, okay? She gets there's a single car garage, she gets it, okay? You park your car outside, she has a nice clean car, you got to go out there, start it an hour and a half early, make sure the fucker even turns on, scrape the windshield. You got to do that. That is the sacrifice. And then you got to clean the driveway. That's what you do. Man shit. Do it. And I go out there, and I want to go start my car and shovel the driveway. But I like to do a thing where I clean out the back side of where my car is, because it's like there's like a veer-off area where if you were to expand the garage, right, there'd be another spot. So I shovel from behind it so I can back my car up, and then the part in front of the garage door, I can just push off to the other side. So I'm not just all pushing it off to the left. I'm pushing some of the snow to the right. So it's not just all piled on the left side, you know. Especially gets it away from the house. Don't want it all start thawing and then like leaking in the basement or some shit, right? I'm trying to work smarter, not harder here, okay? Because then I'd also have to push that snow even farther. Push it way fucking farther. So, you know, get the path to be able to back the car up, start the car, come inside, grab the keys, right, to go start the car. Start her up, back up, close the garage door, start shuffling, doing my normal thing. Everything's fine. Yeah, you know, wearing my big thick gloves, shoveling, get it all done, pull the car back in, turn off the car, looking around like, great. All right, got this all done. Did it. Think working smarter, not harder. I'm on one, right? And we're on top of things. It's great. Go outside. All right, sorry. Come back inside. I'm done, right? I'm get to relax finally. I'm all done. Come back inside, bring the shovel in, put it away, kick off my boots, and I walk in, and I look where my keys go in the little tray. And I go to set my car keys down. And I look down, and the house keys that are on a separate ring are no longer in that fucking tray. Now I know they were in that fucking tray when I went to go get my keys to move the car. So the first thing I do is panic. That's the very first thing I did, was straight up fucking panic. I knew right away. I was like, fuck. I somehow gripped the keys. It took them outside, and now I don't have them. With those fucking gloves, those thick-fingered fucking snow gloves. If you tried to pick up a fucking quarter on purpose, or if I wanted to grab that one single key on a flat fucking key ring fob, I wouldn't be able to do it if I tried. But of course, when I grab my fucking car keys, the one time, somehow I scoop up both and take them outside. Now I'm in a full-fledged panic, right? Because I don't want my girl to know that I might have lost a house key. I don't want that. I'm trying to, everything in my damn power to be like, okay, I have to go out and find these, and then she won't know. And I'm trying to go out, and in a panic, I'm trying to find an actual flashlight, but I can't find one for some reason in our fucking house. I know we have one. I know it's somewhere, but I didn't know where. And I was in a panic, and I was like, I gotta fucking get out here and do this now. I gotta find it now. And I run outside with my fucking stupid iPhone flashlight. The iPhone flashlight is helpful when you're looking under your car seat. It's not helpful in a white winter wonderland looking for a fucking single key in your driveway. It's awful. And I'm out there rolling around, and I'm convinced. I looked through on the ground, through the driveway, everywhere where I would have walked, and maybe it had finally fallen, whatever, and I don't see it. So I panic, put down my phone, and I go over to the banks of snow, and I put on my fucking gloves and start pawing away at this like I'm a fucking polar bear, sifting through snow to see if I can find a seal that's hiding in the banks. Okay? And you would think finding a key, they're bronze colored. You would think it'd be easy to spot in the white snow. And that's where you're fucking wrong. Because there's dirty snow things everywhere in a snow pile. In a fucking giant snowbank, there's just dirty snow within it everywhere. You think you find something hard and and it's brown. It's a fucking piece of ice. It's dirty ice somehow. Dirty ice. And you just going through that. It's a winterized version of a needle in a haystack. And I'm just out there pawing away with these stupid fucking gloves looking and panicking. And then my girlfriend finally comes out and goes, hey, what are you doing? Because you're concerned when you see your boyfriend on his knees in front of his car with the headlights on, pawing away at a snowbank. You look like a fucking insane person. By the way, multiple cars driving by. Multiple cars driving by me again and again, probably looking at me like, what the fuck is that guy doing? Okay? Because they can't leave the key out there. Okay? If somebody finds that key, it's in the driveway, they're going to go into the fucking house and just start fucking rooting around. That's a weird way to, treasure chest, I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring and fucking in Skyrim lately, You find a key to a house, you just go in and you loot it. That's what you do. You take everything, especially in a blizzard. It's apocalyptic times, okay? You take the supplies you need. But she sees me then and goes, what are you doing? And I tell her, I must have grabbed the key when I went to grab my car keys. I lost it out here in the snow. I'm trying to find it. So she isn't mad. Of course she's not mad. She's like, oh, well, I'll help you find it. Like a normal human being. But instead, I didn't want to bring it up to her and make it her problem. Because I fucked up. This is my problem. I always, when it's something I fuck up on, I feel like I have to fix it and I can't ask other people for help. I don't want to burden them with the problem I've created. And she comes out, right? I've looked all through the driveway. That's why I'm looking through the snowbanks at this time, right? I go back to the car to just try to look under the seat. And maybe just for the love of God, it just when I moved the key to put it in the ignition, it finally fell out and fell inside, right? She walks out, just puts on her boots and her coat and walks outside to help me start looking. And just right at her feet, she goes, found it. Right at her feet, right in the fucking driveway. As soon as you walk out of the garage door, there they were. Right there. Right on the ground. You ever feel like the universe is fucking with you? The universe is just trying to fuck you so hard sometimes. Because I feel like a crazy person. Because I know I looked over there. I looked over there multiple times. And had the flashlight and was looking around that area. I know I walked over it for sure. And then magically it appears when she comes out to look for it. So I just look like a big fucking moron. And I just feel dumb. And she's not the one calling me dumb. I just feel dumb because I know I looked for it. And that's just the universe fucking with me. The universe thinks, oh, you think you're going to be smart? You're going to be smart by putting out this fucking cool, trying out this new thing with your moving your car back and pushing the snow this way, working smarter, not harder. Well, guess what? You might be working smarter, but now we're going to make you look dumb. And that's what the universe did. It made me look fucking dumb and crazy sometimes. And that's what happened. So thanks, Snow, and thanks, Snow Gloves. I don't know why the fuck the one time that you could never, I could never purposely pick up that key if I wanted to. But just going in and grabbing my one set of keys somehow was able to grab both sets. Was that a really riveting tale? Probably not. But we had some laughs along the way there, didn't we? We did. We did. I guess we should just go ahead and hop into what I found for this week, you guys. And I found a good one this week. Went back into New Science magazine. I found an article here. I'm very excited about this one because it has to do with technology. And you know me, I love bringing up the new tech stuff, especially as things just get weirder and weirder as we try to advance as a civilization. And this one is fucking so funny to me. It's a breath fingerprint could be used to unlock your phone. The air turbulence created by, I'm adding words. The air turbulence created when we breathe can be used as a biometric test for unlocking smartphones or other devices. And unlike other tests such as fingerprint scans, it can't be passed by a dead person. Because that's what we're worried about, right? We all got shit on our laptops and our desktops and our phones and our Oculuses. We all have shit on there that we don't want people to see when we're dead. Oh, God forbid you're in the morgue and the missus says, well, I guess I should get in his contacts and, update all the people he has in his phone that he's passed, And let me just use his thumb to unlock it. Who the fuck is Cynthia? And it causes a whole thing for you in the afterlife, right? That's what they're worried about. Yeah, so you need to breathe on it. So some crazy person who's going to believe their spouse is cheating on them, right? Even if you do this breath biometric thing, right? They're gonna figure out how to still get your breath on a recording. They're gonna do it. This is what they're gonna do. If you're crazy enough and you think your spouse was cheating on you, and you're like, well, I'm gonna figure this out. You go to the morgue, you're gonna fucking get a air compressor, and you're gonna shove that fucking tube up their goddamn esophagus and just push air out like it's for their lungs onto their and have it breathe out their mouth. Dude, they figured out how to re-engineer what a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex sounds like based off of its vocal cords that they found somehow. I don't even know how that's even possible. In some fucking weird scientist way, they figured out how to figure what a Tyrannosaurus Rex call sounded like, 80 million years ago or whatever the fuck it was. They figured that out. You don't think that some determined bitch is going to figure out if you're cheating or not? They're going to figure it out, dude. They're going to find out you have an illegitimate family over in Japan. I just watched Monarch from on Apple TV Plus. That's the whole plot of the movie is there's a secret family involved. All right, let's continue here and see what they got. Masha Pancha. I'm sorry, Doc. I'm just gonna call you P by your last name. I'm sorry. I can't. There's no way I'm gonna say that right, and I don't want to be disrespectful. At the Indian Institute of Technology in Maharashtra, his colleagues recorded 10 breaths of each 94 volunteers using the air velocity sensor to take readings 10,000 times a second. They fed that data into an artificial intelligence model intended to identify people with their breathing difficulties who might benefit from medication. Oh, this is how it always starts. It always starts with somebody trying to do something actually productive, which is trying to help people with breathing disorders. And now they're going to be like, what if we plug that into a smartphone and we'll sell it to people rather than actually fucking helping people. The research found that in the model, once it had analyzed everyone's breath, could verify whether a new breath came from that individual with more than 97% accuracy. The second test, was where the model was asked to identify the breath without first being told who might be providing it. It was able to correctly identify the person who one of two possibilities more than 50% of the time. P says the AI model is detecting unique patterns of turbulence caused by the different shapes of each person's extrathoply region, making up their nasal and oral passage, pharynx and larynx. Yeah. He added the result could be dramatically improved with refinement, but that the findings show the concept is viable. Although many biometric systems already exist, P says a breathing test would be one unique advantage. It's the only work on living people. Some news reporters suggest that the smartphone of deceased individuals can be unlocked using their fingerprint, but a breath-based system would be safe from this. You can't make a dead person pass this test because you need the person to exhale, he said. Dude, I'm telling you, they're going to figure out how to do this. If you don't think the FBI is like, we know how to fucking get you to breathe when you're dead, they're going to do it, man. There's no such thing as being able to stop a record like that. They're going to get your fingerprints. They're going to get in your phone. They'll backdoor it in some weird way and have that. I just would love to see this, though. It's going to be so funny. It will be an option at one point. Well, it will and it won't be, because eventually this is going to be a fucking contact lens in your fucking eyeball. You know, they're going to get rid of phones here soon. It's just like we won't even have these things. It'll be some other device, so you won't need to breathe into it. But I hope this is installed here soon, especially after COVID. Like the amount of people who were just always up in arms about breathing and like, oh, we're going to get sick. You can't breathe and stuff like that. And now just everybody's in public all the time wanting to check their phone. You're just at a restaurant. You're with a girl. You're just like, yeah, so tell me what you do for work. Oh, finance. That's pretty cool. You know, like, are you trying to like stay with it? And then like you're just getting bored with her answer and you just pick up your phone. Every time somebody's you're in the movie theater watching a movie, it's a very intense scene, and you hear someone go, to open their phone and check Twitter. Just interrupting very intimate scenes. And people just breathing, just exhaling constantly. You gotta breathe. My phone's older, so you gotta breathe a little harder when it's on longer. The dude unlocking your phone with your breath. I love how that's the focal point of what this guy was harping on about this recognition. Oh no! Now dead people can't open their phones now. You know, you don't have to worry about people unlocking your phone. I don't know why he's worried, and he said reporters too. He said reports suggest. Okay, I thought he said reporters. It would have been funny if he was just like, yeah, these dirty fucking reporters keep unlocking dead people's phones. Do they not know anything about privacy? Yeah, so that's what you got to look forward to with technology in 2024, is breathing on your phone to unlock it. Yeah, you got to love it. You got to love innovation. And you know where you can find some great innovation, everybody? punninggame.com. That's right. punninggame.com is where you can find this show, Who Gives a F, and a bunch of other backlog podcasts to keep yourself entertained for hours. There's thousands of hours of content at this point, guys. So go check out that. punninggame.com is where you want to go. And if you want to watch this podcast, go over to YouTube. Type in Comic Wade Taylor. Hit subscribe, and you'll get notifications, and I'll be in your feed on YouTube whenever I upload this show, along with Who Gives a F, and then any stand-up clips I put out. I put out a lot. It's growing. Thank you to everybody who's recently just subscribed and coming over to the channel. It's nice to see you guys, and hope you're enjoying all the content we're putting out here. If you'd like to support the website or the channel, best way to do it is go to punninggame.com and go to the Punning Game shop. Get yourself some t-shirts, some hoodies, all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at punninggame.com. And don't forget to use the promo code NWTPOD. That's NWT Pod, and that gets you free shipping at checkout, you guys. So go and check that stuff out. Guys, this has been Not Worth the Time. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. And remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Not Worth the Time with Wade Taylor.